my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below, so you can jump around this video, and please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, possibly that notification bell, because you don't want to miss out on any videos and any of the fun content. I do try to post 7 days a week, and you just don't want to miss out. So, you know, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and just give the video a thumbs up ahead of time so you don't even have to think about it at the end of the video. And that really helps this channel grow. So now this video shout out goes to Karina Reinecki. You guys know by now, I so suck with last names. I'm so sorry. Karina, all the way from South Africa. I love it. It is so cool. And I've been reading as you guys have been entering the giveaway, seeing where you guys are from, and it has been so incredible. Like, it's just off the top of my head. You know, you've got like South Africa, there's like all over the UK, there's Australia, there was Portugal, Qatar, I mean, you name it. It's just like India, Philippines, Japan, like they are... Our fawn squad is huge and it's amazing and I love it, but I do want to keep this intro short because this video is hella long. This is a full face of using nothing but Essence. It is also a first impressions using everything. Essence is new to me completely. I just hauled a crap ton of products that Ulta just dropped and I like bought everything. Everything. And I didn't even chintz out. Like, I went there. I hate when YouTubers say they're doing a full face and then they don't. The only thing that's not a full face are the lashes because Essence didn't sell lashes. And they didn't have a contour kit, but I made an eyeshadow work for contour. And believe it or not, this highlight was considered a blush. Not sure about that, but it's a beautiful highlight. The liquid eyeliner, the eyeshadows, the chrome in the crease, the brows, lips, everything. Bronzing, I mean, oh, and sorry, a setting powder. But I used Coty Airspun for a setting powder. I thought that was the most affordable at the drugstore, so that's the setting powder I used throughout this video. I mean, you're gonna see it all anyway. Everything that I picked up is a complete win. The only thing is that the brow pencil is a little bit too waxy, but for a couple of dollars and you're in a pinch, not really a big deal. I made it work. You guys did not see me haul the Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara because I previously hauled this. I hadn't tried it yet, but I did try it out today and that's really good too. And then I did not get a chance to try out the Prismatic Hollow Highlighter Stick. I did try out pretty much everything and you guys are going to see it's a crap ton of products. My Snap fam knows all about it. Snapchat fam, Snap fam. Because I showed snaps yesterday when the package came in of the ridiculous amount of products that I picked up. And then the Give Me Glow liquid highlighter does not work as a liquid highlighter. It breaks apart the foundation, and I used Essence primer, Essence foundation, Essence color corrector, and then I put it right on top of the foundation. I didn't want to get into powders or anything, and it still broke apart even their own foundation. But I think that this is going to be so stunning mixed with foundation. So I don't think that this is a miss in its entirety. I think it's a miss for what it is labeled as, but I think it's going to be so unbelievably beautiful as a mix in with foundations in the future. But for instance, I was like so wanting to put on a pore filler, which most people do when the primer doesn't do it for them, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm sticking solely to Essence. But I needed lashes, but I stuck to Ardell, so it was from the drugstore. So my lashes are the exception and the setting powder, because Essence didn't have lashes and they didn't have setting powder. But aside from that, everything that you're seeing is Essence. I'm in love. I think it is such a beautiful, soft, super affordable Valentine's Day glam, but on the soft glam side. So when you want to be girly and soft but still glam, and you need to do it on an affordable budget, I wanted to start here. So I'm not going to break it down and review each individual product. Everything listed down below you'll see, and I loved right down to the lip pencil was even great. The metallic lips, the ultra long wear lips, the metal shock lips, the ultra last lips, I picked up 2 different forms of glosses, the eyeliner. I'm telling you, they're metal shock. Oh, I didn't get a chance to test out the glitters, but I did pick up 2 glitters that look beautiful. Like, this, everything. Even the brush. I even picked up, they had only 1 brush available when I made this haul. They have since released another one. And this brush was really great too. So yes, my roundup thoughts are that everything you're going to see in the description bar with the couple of things I mentioned are fantastic. I would highly recommend grabbing them. It's so affordable, so pigmented, so easy to blend. I made up my own contour shade by working with the bronzer and an eyeshadow, and it worked. So if you guys want to see how to get this very soft, glam, affordable Valentine's Day look, even the eyeliner is Essence, and see everything in action, see swatches. I swatch out every single eyeshadow product, liquid, powder, bronzer, blush, pencils, everything gets swatched. A lot of it gets put to use in action, and I was going to say something else, and I lost it. The unboxing itself is like 20 minutes because the unboxing, I go into detail on every single product that I picked up and how like things get put together. And then there's constant reviews throughout the video, like as I'm applying everything, and the foundation and its buildability, how incredibly pigmented, buildable, and smooth the eyeshadow blend is. It's incredible. Like, you guys are not going to believe that this is Essence. So I urge you to keep on watching. So if you want to see all like swatches, everything in action, see how to get this eye look and all of the goodness, then just keep on watching. Alright, I did a major Essence haul from Ulta. I picked up everything that they had at their initial drop. They've since launched a few more items, but not too much. I nearly picked up everything from Essence, and I thought, well, I'm going to start off my full face using one brand, which I've never done on my channel, using Essence, which I believe, if it's not the most affordable, one of the most affordable brands at the drugstore, definitely at Ulta. And I have personally never tried a single thing from Essence, so I am really excited to do this. I just don't know how to tackle it. I am so overwhelmed. I think I'm going to start off by showing you guys all of the products, and then maybe that'll help kind of gauge this, and then we'll go from there. My Snapchat fam knows all about it because I laid out everything and showed out everything in detail, so you guys already know, but there's obviously timestamps listed down below so you can jump ahead of this. So I did pick up their Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow with Vitamin Complex and Cranberry Water in Fresh Honey shade 30. That actually looks like a really spot-on shade match, unless it oxidizes or dries down funny. Now, there's like no shade options, but it is Essence. They are, like I said, the most affordable, if not one of the most affordable, so I can't really hold them to a standard like Tarte when it comes to a shade range, because the funds just may not be there to have a completely inclusive shade range, which is awful in this day and age, but they are so inexpensive. So, you know, so I have this baby. I picked up their primer as well because I really want to try to make this full face. So they have a Fresh and Fit Awake Primer, Healthy Glow. Oh, sorry. The foundation, you get 1.01. They're giving a little extra fluid ounces. And then their Healthy Glow Pore Minimizing Effect, again with vitamin complex and cranberry water, and you get 1.01 fluid ounces or 30 milliliters in both products. I really like that these products have vitamins and cranberry water in them too. I mean, I'm all for vitamin B3, provitamin B5, and this is something that you can use alone or under makeup. Please excuse if I'm fumbling. It's been 10 days since I have filmed because of that migraine. It ran its course over 8.5 days, and then I didn't want to risk it yesterday. So it's been a minute. Thank goodness I pre-recorded as much as I did. Just hang tight. And at first glance, I'm not seeing alcohol as an ingredient in these products, which go Essence. It's alcohol not in the foundation, which is like the alcohol that they use in cosmetics, but it's still alcohol, so I don't like that. I would dock points for them using alcohol for sure. So this would not be my go-to everyday foundation. This could take a toll on your skin every day. I did want to pick up, they have since dropped a couple more brushes that I am going to get, but when I did this huge haul, they only had one brush. So I wanted to give it a shot. It is their eye blender. It came in this cute little package. I love this. Isn't it like a tribal-y type of print, and the color scheming? Like, this is super cute. And it's an eye blender brush for extra soft hair blending and shading one or several eye colors for softly blended colors and a perfect finish. Now, it is soft, but I think that it's too long of bristles. Like, it's almost like, see how it like kind of flops? So, I mean, yes, go in light-handed, but it also comes super smushed. And this is after me sitting there yesterday for like an hour watching TV going like this and maneuvering it and working it in my eye like this, like trying to shape it. So just beware that it comes smushed and it's really hard to form, and it's been sanitized and everything like that. So I will incorporate it. This was $2. You can't ask much out of a $2 brush, but just to throw it out there, it's definitely not a high quality brush. Now for the overwhelming, holy cow, I don't even know what to do here. They do not have lashes, but I do want to stick to Drugstore lashes, so I did pick up the new Ardell lashes, the style 231. They look really fun. I love like the wispiness and everything like that, so I'll be incorporating at least Drugstore lashes. I did also pick up a lip pencil, and I do want to shout out Essence. For the first time ever, a brand did not shrink wrap everything. It just came ready to open, which is what I always say. When there's a distributing center for shipments, why do things have to come shrink wrapped? You're not stealing them. It's not in store. And none of these were shrink wrapped. So I didn't have to sit there with tweezers and finagle it or wait for Kurt. So shout out to Essence on their packaging. That was amazing. So I picked up the Soft Contouring Lip Liner in 06 under my skin. And it is a wooden liner, but look at the color. She's pretty. So we'll see how soft it is. And then their long-lasting eye pencil in 01 Black Fever. This one is a twist up. You don't have to sharpen her. Oh, she's creamy. Sorry guys, I am so itchy. I've already like had to do a bunch of errands for the day, and then I came home and Romeo was all over my face, and now his dog hair is like stuck in my face. And then I picked up the brow pencil in Super Last 24 Hour. Eyebrow pomade pencil waterproof. Oh, they're going there. What's the shade though? Oh, these are made in Germany, Frankfurt. I've been there. I'm really not seeing a shade. Okay, well when I go back on Ulta's site later, oh here we go, it's on the cap. 20 Brown. This is also Twist Up. A little bit waxy, but it doesn't seem crazy waxy. And look at this spoolie. I mean, it might work. We'll see. So hopefully those are great. Oh my god, I went ham on the lip products. No, like you don't understand. I was like so excited, and I might even be missing some lip products as I'm pulling them out. Alright, now I picked up a bunch of their Ultra Last Instant Color as well as their Metal Shock formula. So we have all of these guys to lip swatch at the end. So I'll tell you the shades as I'm lip swatching them at the end of the video, because that would just be redundant right now. Then, oh my goodness. Okay, they didn't on Ulta's site anyway carry concealer, so I picked up Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour. I grabbed 2 shades. Holy cow, that's way too white. This one will work probably okay, and these are $7, so I thought it's definitely more pricey than Essence, but it's still a great affordable option, and you get 0.11 ounces or 3.4 milliliters. Can't believe how white this is. This shade is C3 and this shade is C7. So we'll be working with that baby. Then their Super Precise Eyeliner, long lasting and waterproof. Oh. Okay. That does not look like it's going to be super precise, but we will work with it. Things almost started falling. I also got 3 of their Water Kiss Glossy Lip colors. Don't those look so pretty? You know what? We'll just, why not right now? It's just a gloss. Oh, that's dark. It smells like an alcoholic beverage. Babe, can you stop? What does it smell like to you? I think it smells like an alcoholic beverage.
Ooh.
But I can't put my finger on it. It smells really good.
Raspberry something.
Yeah, like it's raspberry. It smells so good.
Yeah, it's like a raspberry wine cooler.
Is that what it is?
Well, wine coolers are all kinds of different things. They can be all types of fruits.
Something
it's like a raspberry
wine
wine cooler.
Well, there you have it.
I think we're just thinking about alcohol and smelling raspberry, and you went to wine cooler. It could just be raspberries, but it doesn't have to be alcohol.
Maybe there's alcohol in the ingredients.
So, then I'll take 3 of those, please.
Alright, they also have a prismatic hollow lighter stick. Now, mine came broken. It was actually in the cap when I opened it yesterday. And there's really like no payoff. It's super shiny, but it's super like liquidy for a stick. So I don't know how it's gonna blend. I think that it's going to actually be subtle, even though it's supposed to be like purple and iridescent and you know that hollow-esque feeling to it. But it's so watery, which is so weird. And like, look, it's just kind of like blended away to nothing. So we'll see, but I'm very excited because these liquid, what is it, Make Me Glow. There's a liquid bronzer and a liquid highlighter. Now this looks beautiful, and it has a doe foot applicator. So we're gonna be glowing one way or another. I'm just not too sure about the liquid bronzer, like at all. I don't know. I'm really kind of nervous for today's video. It's so golden and almost metallic. Like, to me that looks like a really nice eyeshadow. I don't think I'm gonna bronze with that because I did buy another, like a couple of different bronzers. I might just save that for battling out liquid bronzers because I've been getting a few liquid bronzers. I did pick up a color corrector. They did have a color corrector. It's not quite as peach as my Urban Decay, like at all. This is very much like a pastel pink in comparison to my Urban Decay, but we'll see. Okay, are these not glosses? Glossy lip color. It feels like it's drying down to a liquid lip. Alright. Then they have glitter. Now, I ordered 3 shades, Ulta messed up. So I have Cosmic Love and Outer Space, which I'm kind of excited about. Outer Space. I know I'm like always gravitating to purples and pinks, but I don't know, something about this one in particular that I'm just like, yes. And then, oh my goodness, they brought it there with their Metal Shock eyeshadows, or so it appears like they brought it there. These look so beautiful. I think I got every shade. So we need to incorporate these into a look somehow today. I don't know, but they have those. See, this is the bronzer that I'm thinking I'm gonna use, Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder. These didn't even come with a stupid sticker, just like nice and ready to open. This is in the shade Sunshine. Okay, there is bronzing action. Yeah, I like that way more. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna test that baby out. This one confused me too. Metal Chrome Blush. Anybody? My name is Gold Rosé Gold. And they didn't have like a shade range. They had like 3 different golden blushes. This is like a highlighter. How is that a blush? Like, anybody? Oh my, that is so a highlight. That is not a blush. Essence, that is a highlight. That is not a blush. Okay, so we're gonna be setting the glow highlight with this. How is that a blush in any universe? I mean, I knew it as soon as I opened the box. I was like, Essence, what? I'm like trying to make this huge. I don't want it to go into the bronzer though. That is not a blush, but I love what it looks like for highlight. Okay, then I already popped them into, you can buy a 4-pan or an 8-pan palette from them, but they also come, I wanted to show you. So, all the eyeshadows, they're fixing powder, and then this is their powder highlight for like setting under the eyes. And then all these shadows, I actually have, these 2 are considered blushes, and then that's considered a bronzer, but I think it will be a good contour. I don't know, we'll see. And if I can't contour with it, I'll use my BH Cosmetics contour to keep it again in like the drugstore family. But what I thought was so awesome about these is that they come like this, so it's super nice and little, and it is a nice lid, so you don't need to buy the palette, but if you want to, all you do is take the lid off, and then you literally just pop it into, like, the palette opens up easily. These are removable, so you can, like, look how easy that is. And, like, I have nails. My life is hell with doing that. And then you just pop it in. Like, boom, mix and match all day long. Like, their packaging is so incredible. So I had to shout that out too, because how they package everything, right down to friendly for, like, nail friendly, everything is amazing. So these are all shadows, and these are shadows, and those are 2 blushers. I have to go grab, I printed out my paper, tell me what shades those all are. And then, so the last one is a metallic shade over here. I try to keep it, you know, as much as I could with all mattes and blushes. And then this one being like my metallic palette. I should have just picked up another 8-pan. But a lot of them are so light. Like, this is a really pretty pink. And there's champagne. There's a peachy one and an icy white one. It's just not really coming up on camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that just took 20 minutes to go over all of it. And I didn't even go in detail on these, like, metal shocks. Like, I'm just... Nice doe foot applicator. Okay, so I think I should swatch out these guys, feel the powders, do all that, and then I'll be right back. Whoa, you guys, look at these metal shock eyeshadows. Bring it Essence. These are incredible. And this shade and this shade are not completely opaque, but they layered beautifully. I am so impressed and shocked right now. And same with my swatches from the palettes. Like, Essence went there. And I know that swatches can be deceiving, so now I am so excited to play with this. Alright, so the first shade up is 06 Total Eclipse. That's that bad boy that I was initially thinking I wanted to use, but now that I've swatched out the palette, I kind of have a different look in mind, but oh my god, she is gorgeous! And then we have 05 Moon Dust. Can you guys believe how blinding these are and how reflective? Then 03 Galaxy Rocks. I mean, the only one that's muted down is the green one, which is 04 Supernova, which would still be a great base, or if you guys aren't looking for the bling, but then what are you here for? I'm just kidding, I love all of you. But it is still a really beautiful green. I just can't believe how the other 6 are so metallic and blinding and popping. And then, Essence, what did you do here? I feel like you failed us. Because this is such a beautiful shade. But it is still beautiful, it's just way muted down. Then I am so in love with Stars and Stories. This is like a taupe metallic that is just boom. And of course that I just dropped the last shade. The Coral Second to Mars. Oh. And then I am so obsessed with this gold. That is Solar Explosion. So I've kind of changed my mind, and I think I'm going to use Solar Explosion and layer it with a different eyeshadow, and I've just got a whole new look in mind for what I want to create today. So now let me show you the shadows. Alright, so I swatched my 8-pan palette first, which is the one that does include the 2 blush shades. And then this shade is actually another bronzing shade, but I think I am just going to stick to the big bronzing compact, but that is considered a bronzing powder, and those 2 are considered blushers. And then I swatched out the 4-pan palette, which then had me rethinking my idea that I had in mind for a look today because these are so beautiful. Alright, I did want to show you the 2 that did not fit in the palette. That's what the fixing powder looks like, so it's definitely meant to be more of a translucent powder. And then this is called Let It Glow highlighting powder, which is so subtle in comparison to the metal chrome blush. So I'm going to be sticking to the metal chrome blush for my highlight and not the actual highlight. It's a good thing I swatched that because I thought that was a highlight for under the eyes, and no, it's not. So I don't really have a great all over the face powder because this is still more of a touching up powder, so I'm going to try to find a drugstore, like my Coty Airspun. These shadows, blushes, bronzer, the metallics, you guys, these were surprisingly really creamy to the touch. And look at the pigmentation. I really am like crossing my fingers that this translates to a brush upon application, because these are so affordable and they are looking so beautiful. So we have Chili Vanilla, Hello Sunshine, which is a bronzing powder, but remember, you can always use bronzers, blushes, anything, highlights, all of that goodness can be used on the lids. And that looks like a great transition shade and too warm for me for a bronzer. And then we have Mauve Time, which I want to use for a contour, but I am picking up that it's a little bit too ashy. So I think I will use my BH Cosmetics palette for that. Then we have Black as a Berry, and that is actually slightly metallic and gorgeous. And then Coral Dream is a blush, and Strawberry Smoothie is a blush. And sometimes, and I'd say the majority of the time, blushes don't swatch well, and these are swatching beautifully. I'm really impressed, like so impressed. And then Purple Clouds has a bit of iridescence to it. It is so gorgeous. And then Miss Foxy Roxy, that is a stunning bronze metallic. Like just all of these are metallics now moving forward, and that is gorgeous. Now these 3 are similar, but they do have a different undertone to them. So Cotton Candy does have more of an ice undertone. Go Goldie, I don't see gold. I actually see more of a peach undertone. And then Raspberry Frosting has more of a champagne undertone. And then, oh wait, no, back it up. That's Cotton Candy. Apricota has a peachy undertone. Okay, that understands why it's Apricota. And Go Goldie, that understands why I see champagne. I was gonna say, they really messed up on the names. And then Raspberry Frosting. This is the only shade out of everything swatched that swatched dry but looks beautiful, and I want to put that to the test because it is the only one that swatched dry. And I mean, we are going to be incorporating all these transitions, but and then some of these on the inner corner or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I do want to try that out because it did swatch dry in comparison, and I want to see if there's actually a difference. So I will be right back. All right, I found my Coty Airspun, which I believe is probably one of the most inexpensive but best setting powders at the drugstore. Flower Beauty is also awesome. I love both of them equally, but off the top of my head, I'm thinking that the Coty one is more affordable, but if I'm wrong, Flower Beauty is just as awesome. So I grabbed this one for setting. So I'm going to start by taking my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer as my prep for my eyelid, and I am going to use the white shade because that's the only thing it's really ever going to be good for. So this is C3. And you guys better grab a drink or a wine, latte, whatever, because this is going to be a long video. I'm sure that that was so overkill, but I have so much redness and veininess peeking through from just being in rough shape the last few days that I need all that covered up. I also haven't tweezed in like 2 weeks, but shh. Now I know this is gonna look funny because it is such a light color from how I normally prep my eyes, but it's going to work out. So just trust the process. So I'm going to set it. Actually, I might as well just try the fixing powder. You never know. But whew, that Coty Airspun has a scent. Okay, so I'm gonna take the fixing powder. I am going to be filming my brush video, my Sephora face contour, is there a number? 133, whenever I set my eyes before coming on camera, because boom, it just gets that all covered up nicely. I don't feel like this is setting. No, not really. I think this is definitely more of like a blotting powder. So I am going to set the concealer with my Coty Airspun. Oh, it's been a minute since I've used this. Alright, I'm going to start with my Carity E31 before I go into the Essence brush because this one's just fluffy and covers a nice big area. So I'm going to take Valentine, the shade, and start building the crease and above. Oh, I didn't put my tape on. Hold up. Alright, now taking Valentine. You guys, do you see this pigmentation and how easy, I mean, oh my God, my brow hairs. Ignore. It's literally been over 2 weeks because of my migraines. But look at how smooth of a blend that is. There's no patchiness at all. The buildability was amazing. The pigmentation is amazing. And these are a couple of dollars. I'm really impressed with these. Like, go Essence. I'm really shocked right now. So pleasantly surprised. Now taking my Moda Pro crease brush, I'm going to dip into Strawberry Smoothie, the blush. and build the crease and above. Now this does have a little bit of gold fleck in it, but it's not heavy on the gold. Like, yeah, it's not even showing up when you start blending. Now the blush formula is having a lot of fallout, but I'm not patting it off because I am trying to keep that same pigmentation that we got from the eyeshadows. So just keep in mind that I am working with a blush shade right now. This isn't their eyeshadow formula. Now I'm going to take the Essence brush and actually just let it be flat like that and use it to define a little bit more. So I'm going to go between the bronzing powder and the blush in Coral Dream to soften it, because the bronzing powder is a little bit more intense than I would like it to be. Oh, this brush like does not really pick it up once you tap it off. Like, it grabs a decent amount, but you can't tap it off or it like all disappears. Look, this brush fits perfectly in the socket, but it's meant to be like a big fluffy brush, kind of like my carroty brush, but that it is not. But it is really soft using it the way that I'm using it right now. And I don't think I need to dip into the coral either, just the bronze is good enough. Now I'm going to take the Metal Shock eyeshadow in the shade Solar Explosion and use this as both a base and to like carve out the eyeshadow. Alright, now taking my MAC 242, I'm going to dip into the pink that was swatching extremely dry and pat it on while this is still wet. Wow, that pink is pigmented. I was not expecting it to cover the gold so much. I kind of wanted the gold with like a little bit of pink. These products are not messing around. Now I'm still going to take the same Metal Shock liner on the tip of my MAC 242 and try to put this in the cut crease, kind of like I do with my glitters. And again, I have BH, I have LA Splash, but I really am trying to keep this as one brand as I can, even though the brand itself is limited. Well, it's nice to know that these perform well over top of shadow powders as well. Now let's take some of the Champagne, the Go Goldie shade. Oh my goodness, my brows. And we're gonna have to pop some of the actual metallic highlighter blush over top of this. This is looking actually very icy with the brush. So I am gonna take the Metal Chrome blush in 10. My name is Gold Rose Gold. And I actually wanna pop that over top because that's just way too icy and it's bugging me. In what universe is this a blush? I just want to know. What beautiful highlight! Alright, I'm really scared for this part because I'm so used to now like MAC roller wheel, Tom Ford eye defining pen. That's my combo. End of story. So let's take the super precise eyeliner. Say a little prayer. Oh my god, that's so liquidy. Yeah, these kind of eyeliners are just not my cup of tea, but there's nothing wrong with this at all. It's just a little bit too runny. But aside from that, if you're into this kind of applicator, it is actually nice. It's just not what I'm used to. So I'm gonna quickly finish up the other eye and then clean this mess up, and then I will be back to start the color correcting and base makeup. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so my wings aren't even. We're not gonna judge. New product, very liquidy, not used to it. Moving on. So I'm gonna take the Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. Let's see what this is like. Doesn't seem to have any scent. Kind of peachy. Why am I always dropping things? Why? This literally feels like I'm putting on lotion. I can totally see the healthy glow aspect to it, but it does not feel like a primer at all. But that's why it's like can be used, you know, under makeup or alone. Heck, if you guys are just looking for a beautiful lotion that's really inexpensive and you want to look dewy, this is really nice. It does have a light fragrance, but nothing intense at all. Okay, this is not tacky. I mean, we're gonna roll with it. I know it drives me crazy when YouTubers are like, okay, no, I need more. I'm gonna grab, you know, like Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoother and put it in the pores. Or no, I need more. I'm gonna grab this. No, I need more. I'm gonna grab that. I'm not gonna do it. I want to. I'm not going to. When there's just like the product is missing a category, I mean the brand is missing a category of product altogether, I'll do that. This is not giving me what I want. It just looks like a beautiful lotion. I'd recommend this as skincare. But for the sake of the tutorial, oh, color correcting, moving on. So this is their color correcting liquid, oh, it's a liquid concealer? Liquid creamy color correcting concealer. Let's see. Because you do color correcting, then foundation, then concealer, so that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, and this is like white peachy color. This is not concealer at all. So that explains why they didn't have concealer. They're trying to make it like a 2-in-1. So I'll use the Makeup Revolution, so it's still a $7 item, which is more expensive than what Essence is, but it's not Tarte Shape Tape expensive. Yeah, even the coverage of this is not comparable to Urban Decay, for anybody who is wondering. The opacity is not there. The thickness is not there. I'm going to give it a second to have some dry down time, because that always lets a product thicken up a little bit whenever you let your concealer, color corrector, foundation just kind of chill before you start blending it out. It does actually help thicken the product up. So I guess a little chit chat, get ready with me. What kind of TV shows are you guys into right now? Because I'm having a heart attack that it's the final season of Scandal. Like, I don't think you guys understand what that means to me. Scandal has been like my baby for like 8 years. And the fact that it's in its final season is killing me. Like, I am obsessed with like Shooter, SWAT, Madam Secretary, Suits. I mean, there's How to Get Away with Murder. There's so many amazing TV shows, but Scandal, it just does it for me. And the fact that it is ending, I can't. They need to make a movie. I need Olivia Pope and Papa Pope and Huck and Jake. I need a movie that I can have forever. And if this finale leaves us hanging, I'm going to murder somebody. That's how passionate I am. All right, let's blend this baby out. Not too shabby. The Urban Decay is legit a magic eraser. Like, you put that on under your dark circles, blend it out, and it's like you're blending away darkness. Ask Saudi and Dina. Saudi has been hooked, and then when Dina was here for the last Michigan meet and greet, she saw it with her own eyes. She was amazed. But this isn't doing a bad job. And I can see how it would be, I guess, a 2-in-1 because it did oxidize. It's not quite as light, or dry down, because it hasn't had time to oxidize. The dry down color is very different. It loses that peachy color. Now I wish I could ask you guys if you want me to try this over top of the foundation or if you want me to test out the Makeup Revolution in this video, because I don't know what to do. Okay, and now what I just realized, instead of the little chit chat that I just did, I should have gone and dampened my beauty blender because they didn't have any face tools. So I have to do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so taking the Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow in shade 30 Fresh Honey. I'll give her a little shake. This is in a glass bottle. I'm like really impressed with Essence. I know I've said that, but like look, pump, glass bottle, like bring it. Even that's like nice and thick and creamy. I don't know why it's really cold. Oh my god. Winter, Michigan, probably. Look at that coverage. It's a pretty good shade too. This is so your skin, but better with one layer. Look how healthy, I mean, I haven't done the neck yet, but look how healthy and pretty this is. Now let's see if we can build it. I really like this. And I mean, I'm a full coverage girl, but this is really, really pretty. I am shocked at how much I'm actually enjoying it. You guys, this is even buildable. And it's so lightweight and so comfortable on the skin. I just wish it didn't have the alcohol in it, and this would be fabulous. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just do all of this and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer because at least you guys got to see what the Essence 2-in-1 looks like, but it is definitely way too light because I don't really like that like super intense under the eye highlighting technique. So for me, a 2-in-1 product like that does not work. But like I said, this is $7 and I'm sure you guys want me to give it a full test anyway. It worked great as a primer. So let's see how she does as concealer. And just to even out the coloring. Wow. This concealer is beautiful. This legit could be a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. And that's not even going in with the second layer. And it's also actually good that I did play with this because it's nice to know that two different brands do play nice together. So the concealer played nice with the foundation and the foundation played nice with a different concealer. So that's also really great to know. Wow, okay. Taking my Coty Airspun powder, I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes. And then I'm just gonna take the puff and go over everywhere that we're not applying the liquid highlight. Okay, we're good and set. I know that they make a Coty Airspun without scent. This is the original translucent, just so you guys know. All right, let's try the Make Me Glow liquid highlighter. And it's super runny. Let me get some of, whoa, no, get back in there. I want to show you guys the applicator, but it's covered in product. It has like a little doe foot applicator. This is a hard pass. It is actually starting to move my foundation and you can see my skin. I think that this would be really pretty incorporated into foundation, but it is not a good liquid highlight. And that's breaking apart its own foundation. Like, what? Okay, let me try to fix that little mishap. Set everything with the Coty Airspun. Where did you go? Okay, I'm gonna brave it out and see if we can contour with a Mauve Time and the bronzing powder. Please say a little prayer for me. I'm gonna take my Luxie 130 detailed angle brush. Oh my god, that is so cool tone. I'm gonna do a little bit of both shades. Okay, we can make it work. So what I'm doing is, instead of knocking it off, you can't, you lose the product. I'm going 1, 2, 3. That's a nice pigment. It's working. Then what I like to use to blend out my contour is my Royal and Lanickel contour brush. I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. I think that contour ended up looking so nice. Like a really great contour color. Who knew? Taking an eyeshadow called Mauve E-Time. Fun play on words from Movie Time, and a mauve shade mixed with one of their mini bronzers. Told you guys, I'm adamant. When I'm doing a full face, I'm not cheating. Because I feel your pain when YouTubers cheat. It drives me crazy. I'm gonna do my best not to do that. And if it's a drugstore full face and the brand doesn't have lashes, or at least full lashes that'll make an effect, I will at least stick to drugstore lashes, because that's another thing that drives me crazy anyway, is like all these drugstore tutorials and then they pop on $30 lashes. Like the makeup didn't even cost $30. K-vent session over. This is also a Moda Pro Royal and Lanickel. It's not like their Royal and Lanickel expensive line. It's the Moda Pro line. I always have this one patch right here that does not want to take pigment of any sort. And I don't know what it is about my skin. Because you think by this point, like I have to build like that much. But with primer, foundation, like moisturizer, primer, foundation, it's just crazy to me how you can have a spot that skips so much. Now again, they didn't have a setting powder, but the RCMA, this bad boy is, oh my god, it's $6 for this. I have had this now for a year and a half. I use it every day. I'm not even down to this because I poured a huge chunk into a smaller, like more compact travel container that fits into my makeup bag. A little bit more easier than this does. So really, I'm still like halfway into this, and I bought this a year and a half ago. But I can't remember if it's $6 or $12, but you get 3 ounces of powder. Like this is probably the cheapest powder you can get. It's just that if you were gonna do your whole face, I'd be a little bit concerned of flashback. I've never tested it as a full face. Why am I getting ready to bake the contour line? I'm so jumping the gun. I need to bronze. I'm so off my routine right now. Where's the bronzer? Like I can't even tell you guys what doing this full face on camera is doing to me right now. Okay, taking the Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder. I got the lighter skin, 01 Sunshine. I guess there was a few, I can't remember. Coat that baby. It is powdery and it's like a little bit chalky, but it does blend out nicely. Will this be replacing my Marc Jacobs? No, but is it really nice for a couple of dollars? Hell yes. I'm in the process of really building up my brush collection from the drugstore, so please bear with me in the meantime. This is my really insanely priced bougie AF Tom Ford bronzing brush for anybody who's wondering. but I really want to have drugstore brushes on hand for drugstore tutorials. I just don't have them all right now, so I'm sorry. And February is a really tight month for me right now too, so I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I've only been in the making for 1.5 years. I'm trying. Now I know that this says luminous matte, which are contradictory words. Like you don't have matte and luminous, it's either matte or it's luminous. And I would call this matte. I would not call it luminous. So if you guys are scared of the word luminous for bronzer, I don't see luminosity, just so you know. And then for blush, I'm gonna go into here. Again, I'm sorry you guys, this is my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flawless Blush Brush. I'm going to take the peachy one, which is Strawberry Smoothie. I love how you can get the lightest flush of color or just build it. It's really pretty. And then I just want to hit it with some, oh my god, sorry, that was Strawberry Smoothie. I'm putting on Coral Dream. Now I want to hit it with some Strawberry Smoothie, just as a last step. Because that one brings a little radiance from the gold. You don't see gold fleck or gold sparkle, but it does add a little luminosity. Okay, now we're gonna bake the contour line. So what I was saying is this is like the cheapest powder on the market because you get so much. It is amazing. Again, this is a Moda Pro Royal and Land Nickel Chisel. And you can buy this from RCMA directly. If you're getting it from Beautylish and you spend $35 or more, you'll get free shipping. And I just cannot recommend this enough for contour baking. And you can make your line as thick as you want or as thin, depending on how much of a contour line and how bold you want it. But I have all my brushes on my lap and I just got powder on all of them. I really can't recommend that baby enough because it's just so inexpensive, and I've had, like I said, over 1.5 years and I have not repurchased one. Well, I have because I thought I'd go through it and it's just sitting there. Okay, it's not the bronze, oh, the blush, that's why. Okay, so taking the Metal Chrome blush in My Name is Gold Rosé. Yes, Rosé. I'm going to take my Ray Morris Deluxe Kabuki brush. Again, I'm sorry. This is, I never realized it before. It's the #1 brush. You can get this from Beautylish as well. Let's start building this highlight. This is so pretty as a highlight. Why are you marketed as a blush? You are a highlight. Say what you are because you are beautiful and everybody will buy you if you're marketed as a freaking highlight. Like, that's so stunning. Like, look at that, you guys. I have to see if I'm showing you right angles. It's so pretty. For a couple of bucks, it's a no-brainer. And it's really smooth and creamy too. Look at that glow. Do you see that? I did at first take my brush and like get it going. So if you guys do pick this up, I did do that first. This one does show some texture though, because I do have a little bit of breakouts and it is showing them off. But I think that's because it's so chromatic. And I'm obviously packing it on because, you know, I have to. Now taking my Sigma Strobing Fan F42. This baby. Not that we need to amp her up anymore, but I mean, more is more. And I'm extra. This is so good. Why did I close it? I'm not done. And I spit. This is so good. You guys need this in your lives. This is actually one of the few Morphe brushes that I still do use, and this is the M507. I've tried. I have looked high and low, every beauty website known to mankind. I have browsed everywhere searching for something that is soft, this little, flexible. I can't find anything. So in case you guys are wondering, the little detailed brush I always use here, everything I find is either too dense, it's too long, it just doesn't work as well as this brush. So this is and this one's held up. This one has not broken on me at all. I haven't had to glue it down like so many of the other brushes. So. We're glowing. All right, let's try out. Hold on a sec, let me put this down. I never ended up hold on, hubby needs a second. Hi, babe.
No, he's just peeking.
Oh, he was just peeking. This is gonna be such a long video. My 30-minute recording thus far, which was like not even 30, it's more than 30 because I had to stop it when I went to get my beauty blender wet and all that, just shut off on me. But I just realized that I never actually tight lined or did my water line. I'm gonna tight line right now, but I'm gonna actually cut this portion out because tight lining on camera to me just looks so gross. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. You guys, this is so creamy. I'll show you on the bottom. It's not as gross because you're not like lifting up your eyelid. This just glides. Look at that pigment. And this is like just gliding. This is such a great eye pencil. Whoa. All right. Now we're gonna try the brows. Oh my god. Oh my god. The cutest little spoolie. And my brows are just so out of hand. Okay, this is a little bit more waxy than I thought it was. Like a lot more waxy. Okay, I need an actual like spoolie. This is not, you guys will need a spoolie. This does not work. I mean, you can pick up just spoolies on their own and then just kind of have that, you know, essentially forever and just clean it. But you do need to be very light-handed with these when they're super waxy, because they can really build up quickly in the brow. And you don't want it really tugging at the brow hairs either. And unfortunately, this is like just a really round bubble, essentially. There is no tip to it, it's just, so there's not much precision. Alright, I need to stop fussing, and I'm going to leave them alone. So this gets the job done. It's just not very precise, and it's definitely more finicky than like a precisely my brow, for instance. It's really nice and little, but that's okay. And then the only other Morphe brush that I've been using is the M527. This one has also not broken on me since I binged Morphe when I first started my channel. So I just use this to kick away bake. See how baking the contour line just like sharpens everything up so nicely. Just love it. Now I'm forgetting what we started with. Okay, I think we started with Mauve Time. So taking my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, we're gonna smoke that beneath the lower lash line. The pigment. That's smoky. Now taking my MAC 212, I'm gonna dip into Black as a Berry. That is a metallic, but that's okay. I'm not gonna wet it to intensify it. Now taking my Luxie 111, I'm going to dip into Coral Dream. Yes, the blush shade, and just smoke this out, or blend this out. Alright, I'm just going to clean up the little bit of fallout, sharpen up the smokiness. I did grab the mascara that I hauled from Essence. Oh my god, where did it go? Okay, I have to find it. I'll tell you guys in the intro because I don't know where it has gone as of right now, but I picked it up and it's just in this mess. And then I will pop on these babies, do the lip swatches, and all that. Yeah, pop on these babies, and then I'll be back to do the lip swatches. Alright, I popped on the Ardell's, and they are a really pretty everyday lash. Definitely not as bold as I would like. And look at how runny that is! I saw my doctor, and he said that I just have really bad allergies hitting me already, because I did get my eye running situation under control, and he said now I'm just allergic to something in the air. So I have to go see an allergen. Side note. And the Essence Volume Stylist 18-hour lash extension mascara with, oh, I didn't even realize it had lengthening fibers. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just a nice mascara for a couple of bucks. So if you're in a pinch and you need a mascara, it's nice. You know, it didn't clump, it didn't do anything funny. And I just realized the only thing that we didn't really get to put to the test was the prismatic holographic stick. I'll save that for a future video. And the liquid highlighter, which I'm assuming the bronzer would be the same thing, does not work well with liquids, but I really think that both products will be beautiful added in with foundation. I really, really do. So I'm going to try this out mixed in with a foundation again. But everything else has been awesome. So let's get to some lip swatching. I'm gonna start with the Metal Shock and then go to the lipsticks and then go to the glosses. So this is Metal Shock number 1. That's how she looks. Nice nudie color. Oh, that's creamy. And so opaque. Hello. Guys, okay, the dogs are about to bark. Kurt just came home. This is an amazing metallic lip. Like, amazing. It is so nourishing, hydrating. It's not like drying down funny. It's opaque. It was like one swipe. I didn't even need a second one. I was just like, you know, you just have that habit with lipsticks, but it was like one swipe. The upper lip was one swipe. Essence is coming for all you drugstore brands. You just gotta, you know, up your foundation game. All right, on to the next. All right, I guess let's go in order. This is number 2. She's vibrant. These are so soft. See, like, it doesn't need another, but my OCD needs to do it. It's real. I'm in love with this color. It's so much prettier than the tube. The tube looks like some crazy hot pink, but on the lips, look at that color. This screams Valentine's Day. These might be on some top shelf lipsticks. And no joke, I am literally about to do a video on the new Pat McGrath lipsticks. Here I'm doing like, I think these are like $2, and this was $65 for 2 shades, one of which is a repeat. And I'm in love with the Essence lipsticks. Okay, on to the next. Number 3. Oh, that looks like a beautiful berry color. Oh. You guys, these are gorgeous. Honestly, I think this is hands down the best lipstick I have ever picked up from the drugstore. I cannot believe the price point on these. Look at the color, the opacity, how it's gliding, how it's nourishing, moisturizing. It's just beautiful. All right, we have one more metal shock. And these are such a wearable metallic. I'm really blown away. And then number 4, this one's like sparkly. They're so, okay, we'll just get this on. You guys, I am dying. These are stunning. Look how gorgeous. Oh my God. I am so excited about these. Oh, they're made in Italy. Essence brings it to the bougie labs. I can't believe that they're able to sell it at such a low dollar amount. All right, now we're gonna move on to the Ultra Last Instant Color lipsticks. All right, this is number 6. They're just numbered. There's no name on these. Not from what I can tell. No, just numbers. This is a nice nude. Did you just... Felt like it broke. That's a good amount of product too. These surprisingly don't feel as nourishing. They still feel moisturizing, but not like to the degree as the Metal Shock. And this shade is gorgeous. This is like Your Lips, but better. This is like the perfect nude. And they are still like moisturizing and they're not drying. There's nothing bad about them. And I don't know if there's just something because of the Ultra Last formula in it that it's maybe a bit of a hybrid, not liquid lip, but maybe there's something in there to make it last longer than a stereotypical lipstick. And maybe that's why it wasn't like such a smooth glide and why it doesn't feel like just so comforting on the lips like the metal one did. But this is gorgeous. Essence is killing it. All right, on to number 8, a rosy nude. This might be my favorite out of the Ultra Last. Okay, these are not, well, I can't tell if they're opaque or not. Like they are after 2 swipes for sure. I can't tell after 1 swipe because they're so close to the natural lip color. They are such a lip enhancing of your natural lip color, and I'm living for this color. This one feels way more nourishing than the last one, which is super weird. This is awesome. I love it. Ah! Okay, on to the next. Now number 11. Deep wine color. I like it. See the tug? Oh, it's on it too. You don't have that tug with, oh my God. Did that really just happen? Is it because I was talking? Should I just like clown it out? You don't have that tug with the Metal Shock. Actually, you don't have that tug after initially getting it going. I don't know what's going on with this formula. All I know is it is opaque, it is stunning AF. I messed up. You guys can see the color. It is super affordable and I highly recommend it. don't recommend going outside of the lip lines as badly as I just did. Oh my goodness. All right, 2 more lipsticks, 4 more glosses. I have so much more lip swatching to do. Number 13. Look at that poppin' orange toned red. And they even have the E stamped on there for Essence. I like the little attention to details. Okay, I'm gonna start here. Warm it up. There's so much pigment. I feel like I'm putting on like at least $30 lipsticks right now. I'm not kidding. Okay, 1 more to go. Number 16. Okay, that's all it needs is like the Ultra Last need to like just be warmed up a little bit and then they glide like nothing. These are all delicious. Like it's not too dark, it's just perfection. All right, on to glosses. Starting with number 1, Deep Sea Love. This is the Water Kiss Glossy Lip Color. This is a gloss from Essence from the drugstore, where you can get it from Ulta and get Ulta points. Definitely more vibrant on the lips, but pretty close. Nothing's transferring. I want to know what magic they put into this formula. All the lip form, everything. How is this so beautiful? It's so inexpensive. All of this, the glow, how I managed to contour, these lip shades, the eye look. There's voodoo. They did something. They did something. Then we have number 2, Mermaid Diary. That's such a cute name. I'm in love. This is not sheer. This is just really close to my lip color. So don't let that fool you. There is a lot of pigment in this. Oh my God. 2 more glosses to go. Now we have number 3, Aquatic Chick. This is the one that I just kind of threw on earlier. Oh, it doesn't need to be perfect. You guys just need to see the color in action. so pretty. And like, this is where high-end companies even mess it up with it being patchy. Not Essence. Amazing. Amazing. And it just smells so good. I want to eat it or drink it. Oh, I forgot about the lip liner. Okay, let me do the lip liner. Hold up. All right, now remember, this is the Soft Contouring Lip Liner in 06 Under My Skin. Really nice and natural. Definitely not the creamiest. I outlined and only colored in all the corners so you could still see it, but this is like a completely perfect nudie lip color if you guys have a color tone similar to my lips. And I mean, there was a little bit of tug on, you know, the one side, but I think if you warmed it up a little bit, there wouldn't even be any tug because it is a creamy formula. It's just anytime there's a stick form, I find that there is always a little bit of tug, but this is beautiful. Like, I'm gonna keep it here. And then let's just pop the gloss on. This is Shine, Shine, Shine Wet Look Lip Gloss in Prisma Glow. Number 11 for a night out. Oh, smells good too. Nice doe foot applicator as well. Oh, this is creamy. Oh my God, it tastes really good. Oh, hello. No, like, for real, this will make you want to lick your lips, which is a bad thing because it tastes so good. And it smells so good. I wonder if they put something in here to make it taste good, so that way you keep licking your lips. Oh, this one's made in Germany. Oh, so they're using like the best of the best of the best factories all over Europe for their lip products anyway. But I wonder if they put something... This is making my mouth water. Like, it tastes and smells so good. But if you keep licking it, then you're gonna have to reapply it. Here's the color. Look how wet and juicy that looks. Mmm. Amazing. I'm in love. Ah! Well, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know that this one was epically long. I know a lot of... I just can't get it together today. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I know that this one was epically long, but it was a full face of first impressions of a completely new brand, of a ton of products, and a tutorial, swatches, the whole shebang, lots to talk about, lots to play with. I thought maybe it was messing with me for a second, but I don't think it was. This is so juicy and shiny, and just this lip color. Oh my, I'm obsessed with every single lip item. All of them. They're all so good. So good. But everything in this collection really was good. I mean, even the brow pencil you can get to work. Like, the brow pencil was probably my least favorite, with everything else being amazing. And then the liquid drops, that would be my next least favorite thing, but I still think that I'm going to fall in love with these, mixing it into my foundations. So I don't even think that this is necessarily a loss. I just don't think it works well for what it's supposed to do, but I know I'm gonna love these mixed in with my foundation. So for me, really The brow pencil was just a little too waxy and not precise enough. It was just kind of like too much of a chubby rounded stick. And everything else was so good. Like, blown away. Essence just did all of that. And if you guys made it to the end of this, you guys are true fawns. Thumbs up for you guys. Hugs, kisses. Let me know. Did you make it to this part? Are you at the end? Oh my god, you guys deserve so many goodies if you made it this far. I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, spending your time with me, watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts were. Have you tried any of these products? Have you tried Essence? Are you interested? Are you gonna pick some up? I would love to know. Tag me in your photos. So until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.